Hey guys, I was on Pawn Stars and Rick from Pawn Stars was, well, I'm gonna tell you everything about it and the whole process of how to get on the show, how I got on a show, what filming was like, and, well, actually seeing myself on TV. So welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day as always. As you guys know, we upload videos every single day showing you rare coins that are worth money, coins that you can look for from the bank in your pocket change, or even in coin collections that you may purchase or inherit. So feel free to check out those videos on the channel as well. Now, back to Pawn Stars. So originally, about 2 or 3 years ago, ITV, which is the production company that films Pawn Stars and handles all of the behind the scenes kind of thing, right? They actually, well, one of their employees actually reached out to me and thought that it would be a good idea to have me to come to Vegas, be on the show, and if they like me, possibly be even one of their coin experts to come in on the show and be that person that kind of talks about, you know, this coin is worth this, and he comes in, blah, 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 blah. You guys know the spiel on Pawn Stars. Obviously, they got the guy from NGC, super knowledgeable guy. He is great for that job. I actually seen him at the coin show in Pittsburgh, the ANA show. So definitely a good guy to have on a show, very knowledgeable. I don't think I would have been able to be an expert on the show with my knowledge. My knowledge is kind of more into mint errors and US silvers, not like ancient coins or anything like that. I'm not really too knowledgeable on a lot of ancient stuff or, you know, old foreign stuff. So I don't even know if I would have been good at that job. But let's fast forward a few years later. So ITV reaches back out via email. I have no idea how they get my email. I'm guessing through YouTube. They see my coin videos, they reach out to me, they say, hey, would you like to bring something on the show to sell? And I'm like, yeah, that would be great. You guys actually reached out a few years ago. And the lady said, well, I'm not sure who that employee was that reached out to you. So apparently that lady is no longer with the company. That kind of just like, she just kind of stopped emailing me about being on the show in Vegas. But this new lady, 3 years later, emailed me. And I was like, yes, I would love to be on the show. And this time, it's not in Vegas. It's Pawn Stars Do America, where they're kind of traveling around like, you know, Antique Roadshow style around the country and doing shows and buying people's items. And so I was super interested, of course. You know, it's a chance to be on TV, really just have fun. I got my degree in audio and video production, so like I love this kind of stuff, and I kind of understand the whole process of it. So yeah, I was excited to be on the show. It was probably about a 3 to 4 month process by the time that she originally emailed me. I had to get my items approved, which I brought in like 6 of my coins that were, you know, my more expensive coins, you know, key date coins, 1909 SVDB penny, 1916D Mercury dime, very low mintage key date coins, right? So they were all graded coins. I figured I'd bring all 6 of them in as a lot and sell the coins, you know, asking price for, you know, $3,900. That's kind of retail, like 4 grand is probably what they're worth. Maybe, you know, 39 to 41, probably in that area somewhere for retail, like what I could really sell them for. So fast forward, I don't know how many months it took, maybe 1, 2, 2.5 months to get my items approved. Production approved my items. They got some, you know, you got to sign contracts and waivers and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so fast forward, they send you an email, they tell you the location, the date, and all that stuff to arrive. And mine was in around Lexington, Kentucky, and in Louisville, Kentucky. So it was kind of in between Louisville and Lexington. And it was like in the middle of nowhere, farmland. It was at this place, really, really nice place. I mean, this place was, it's like a big barn where they have like weddings. It's a huge venue, very, very nice. I didn't really get to film too much behind the scenes. I didn't want to be that guy with your phone out. You know, I know how that is. You know, they want to keep their stuff, you know, private until it airs on TV. They don't, you know, it's kind of disrespectful to just be like filming around at stuff behind the scenes, you know. Here's an image of Rick. This is kind of the area, that's the area where I was at. So when we got there, we checked in, we went to this place, we sat outside for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half max. All these people out there with their items, just kind of hanging out, waiting to be brought in for filming. So they bring everyone in, and you know, everyone's kind of like, they just tell everyone, hey, just kind of walk around like you're in the background, look at stuff. They had like different items, individual items on these little tables that people can look at, and just kind of act like you're just like, you know, at an event somewhere basically. So this area right here where this guy is, that's where I was. So they single file lined me with like 5, 6, 7 other people, and it was kind of like what they call rapid fire. So the person goes up, they put down their thing, Rick talks to them, has a conversation. If they want to sell it, they can actually sell it and they will pay you for it. You know, me, I was asking retail, I didn't really want to sell my coins. I kind of just wanted to go for the experience and be on TV because I thought it was cool. So that's why I asked for way too much. I asked for what he could get out of them if he were to buy them and resell them. So again, this is the area. You have that conversation very quick and short with Rick, and it wasn't exactly like I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot slower. I would be able to talk and have some conversation there, but it was different. So everyone went up, you know, they had their try, and then I went up, how you doing? Good, how you doing? Put down the coins, and he's like, okay. And he looks at the coins, he's looking at each one pretty quick, and you know, he knows about coins, he knows his stuff. But Rick from Pawn Stars, man, I thought he would be, I'm not gonna say more nicer. I thought he was okay, but how do I say this? I couldn't really get a word in. He just kept talking and talking and telling me about coins, like he was teaching me about coins, and I'm like, yes, I'm already aware. So I really didn't even have an opportunity to speak or say, you know, this coin is this or this coin is this. He basically did all of that for me. There was no really conversation between he and I. You know, when we got down to the prices, he said, what's your asking price? I said $3,900. Actually, I wasn't even allowed to say $3,900. Production specifically asked people to say $3,900. So that's what I said. And I think he may have offered like $1,800. I think his highest offer might have been $2,000 or something like that. And I went down to maybe like 36 or something like that. So like we were way off, and he was just like, all right, see ya, pretty much. Also, he said some things that were like about the penny, where he said, you know, after 1909, they stopped putting the VDB on the penny. Well, he's kind of right and kind of not right. So in 1909, for the S mint mark, they do have a penny where the VDB initials, the designer of the Lincoln penny, is on the reverse at the bottom of the penny. Everyone knows that. It's the rarest penny, 1909 S VDB. There's also a 1909 VDB without a mint mark, Philadelphia Mint. Now, after 1909, they actually started putting the VDB on the obverse of the Lincoln cent. So he was kind of right there. I understood what he was saying, but obviously they probably didn't want to put something like that on television because it would be technically incorrect. The VDB just kind of went to the obverse of the coin. 1909, of course, was the only year that they had the VDB initials on the reverse of the coin. There's also 1909 pennies without the VDB initials on the reverse of the coin as well. So here I am. You could see me in the background. They actually did not put my spot on television. They did not air my spot on television. So a lot of people that was there that I seen had items, theirs did not air either. Only about a handful or less, maybe 3 to 5 people that I seen there with items for my day. I think there was 3 days of filming for just my day. I seen maybe 3 to 5 people that were in line with me that had their items actually aired on the show into the final edit of the show, right? So you could see me in the background of this image here on this deal. This guy was selling a NASCAR flag that had all kinds of autographs on it. I actually seen this guy waiting outside, and of course I was in line with this guy as well. So cool that he got on the show. Really cool item that he had as well. Of course, you know, in editing they're gonna pick, you know, the most unique and cool items. This episode of Kentucky for Pawn Stars did have a good deal of coins on it and some interesting ones. So to have mine in there, I felt like would probably have been an overload anyways. And oh yeah, Rick did say one thing about my coins. He's like, you know, these are the worst condition coins. You know, you got some low mintage coins here, but these are the worst condition I've ever seen. I'm like, but that's still $1,000 penny right there. You know, this guy's used to dealing with $20, $30, $50, $100,000 coins. Well, my camera died, sorry guys. In my head, this is what I was thinking. I'm like, yeah, I know, I understand basically is what I was saying out loud. Yeah, he's used to dealing with like 20,000, 50,000, 6-figure coins all that good stuff, right? He's not really, he don't really care about, you know, $1,000 coin or $800, $300 coin or anything like that. So it really wasn't a big deal to him. Yeah, so he kind of like just blew it off in a way. I don't know. I don't think he's a mean dude or anything like that. Definitely don't want to portray him like that. I just felt like it was so quick. I didn't really have the opportunity to communicate with him and really get some good footage out of the interaction. Some other people did. You know, they definitely did. And then after I was done negotiating, we went back in line so they could get another hand shot of us putting our items down on the table. And then after that, we just kind of walked around as an extra in the background looking at stuff. And yeah, that was pretty much it. We could stick around and I think meet them at the end, but I'm like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours away from home. I'm like, I just want to get back home. I don't really want to stay here for 3 hours all day like these other extras that they have in the background, you know, just to, you know, maybe get a picture or hopes of getting a picture with these guys. Chumlee and Big Hoss, they were probably sleeping in the back. They had that all cut off. When we originally got brought in, you know, Rick and them were not in there. You know, they actually walk Rick out into the room and, you know, set him up, and then they, bam, they go. It's go time. They're starting to film. Let's go. They have everyone walk around, be quiet, walk around in the background, and then they're filming. And then when they're done, Rick leaves. You don't get to sit there and talk to him or anything like that. He goes in the back. Chumlee and all those guys are in the back, probably sleeping, taking naps, eating lunch, whatever they're doing back there. So they separate them from the people that are there. Yeah, it was still a good experience overall. I actually got this cup when I was in Vegas last time from Rick's Barbecue, Rick's Rollin' Smoke Barbecue and Tavern. So I went there, got a cup. I went to Rick's Pawn Shop, Gold and Silver Pawn in Las Vegas. That's my second time being there. Pretty cool, you know, pawn shop. A lot smaller than, you know, I originally thought. So yeah, overall the filming experience was pretty cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I wish my spot would have been on television. Unfortunately, it just wasn't, you know. It just wasn't a good interaction for TV, in my opinion. Wasn't entertaining enough. In my opinion, I didn't really get a chance to say stuff, and I didn't want to talk over him because, you know, they're telling people to be quiet, you know. It's important for the audio guy to get everything right in between the interactions and all that good stuff. So yeah, that was my experience. If you guys have ever been on Pawn Stars, let me know in the comments below. I know Rick did have something in his Instagram bio after the fact. I looked where you could actually sign up to be on the show. So you can submit an item for you know, review. If they approve your item, they'll let you on the show. So check out Rick's Instagram for the next season. Maybe he'll have the links on there so you guys can try to be on the show. Pawn Stars Do America. Maybe there'll be a season 3. We're on season 2 right now, so yeah, check out the Lexington, Kentucky episode. You'll see me in the background, and there is my girlfriend, the blonde, right there in the background with me. So, all right, guys, appreciate you checking out the video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the coin videos here on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out those videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.